What's going on, nerds? Welcome back. My name is Sned. Okay, guys, I get it. Y'all want me to go red. Well, you know what? We're not going red. Because I was triple dog dared not to. So, we're gonna just pick colors at random. How does that look? Does that look good? What about this? Let's go this way. And that way. Oh, that was a little too red. Yep, I'm a fan of that. Okay, we got some accent colors here. Nice bright yellow. Sure. That's nice orangish. And you know what? We will indeed make the eyes red. There. I hope you like it. It doesn't use red. Oh my goodness. Got some green and some purple and blues, and you know what? That's what we're going with. Okay. I hope we look. Oh my gosh, I'm a monster. What is happening? What is this? When we finish the mechanism armor, we'll have to repick colors. But this is what happens when you triple dog dare me not to go red. Oh boy. So, we have some mechanism personal chests here that I kind of forgot about forever and a day ago. Let's see if there's anything in these. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Nope, that's it. Just Terra Steel armor, which is actually pretty kitted out. That's not bad. Too bad it does nothing for us now. So, starting off with mechanism, we need to figure a couple of things out. And one of those things is gonna be power. Power is going to be probably our hardest, biggest hurdle starting off. So, we have a couple of different power options. We have a heat generator, which is what we've used before when we were using the AE2 setup originally. I think I broke this and lost it. I want to say that was sometime around when we fought Cornelia or whatever from that snowy, icy area. We almost died a bunch. I want to say that's when that was. We also have solar and advanced solar. We have wind, and we have gas and bio. Bio is probably going to be what we want to build up to, but that's a little ways away. There's a couple more power options, and those are the end goal, but we'll get to those when we get there. The reason that we want power, and lots of it, is so that we could build the holy grail of all items, the digital miner. Now, we don't have any of this, right? We can almost build the teleportation cores, but we don't have alloys, so we'll have to work on those. We can build these logistical sorters, so that's nice. We could build the steel casing. Nope, I lied. We can't. Okay. We have a lot of work to do. By the end of this episode, we will have the digital miner, though. I promise. Alright, so starting off, we're going to need a couple of infused alloys. And thankfully, when you pick up a mechanism machine, it retains the energy. So you'll notice, like, this is 8k Fe out of 8k. That's 64k, yada yada. So we're able to make a couple to start with. Threw some redstone dust in there to get the redstone in here. And some iron. And that gives us these infused alloys. Now, we're also able to do this through Create, but I'm going to try to do this solely in Mechanism, just so I could kind of build up my, I don't know, foundation of Mechanism. And I have envisioned a beautiful, let's call it a base. It's going to end up being like 9 chunks large, but a factory of sorts of all Mechanism machines working with nice synergy to get where we need. Just to help speed up the process a little bit, I will continue using these engineered decor solar panels. We are going to need a lot of power to start off, and I don't feel like starting from ground zero, only because I want to keep working my way towards the corner. As you can see, we still have quite the distance to go. There we go, our first mechanism solar power. So, let's go ahead and set this up, I guess, just right here for now. How do these things work? Okay, so it looks like it outputs at 30 FE per tick. Produces 15 FE per tick. I bet it depends on the time of day as well. And it looks like it could hold 38,000. Cool. Okay, so to power these, we're going to need some mechanism cables. And they are called basic universal cable. They're pretty simple to make. I lied, I don't have steel. I should definitely work on this. Steel is going to be one of our most important things. And to make it, you just put enriched iron and any sort of coal to get carbon into a metallurgic infuser. Alright, there's some basic universal cable that'll actually last us for quite some time. Let's go ahead and destroy that and we'll run it into these two guys. And I'm thinking that this could probably power both of these no problem. I still will leave these solar panels up here, just because why not? But this should be pretty alright. And of course, make the area look pretty. That's for you, Jangro. Now, we're gonna want a smelting factory. And for that, we need an energized smelter. Am I seriously out of glass? Alright, there we go. Energized smelter. And we should be able to make at least the basic. That was weird. Can we make the advanced? No. Oh boy, we're gonna go through a lot of iron to get to where we need to be. This is gonna take a lot of resources. Let's see how well we'll be able to speedrun this, though. It doesn't help either that we just used a lot of iron to speedrun PNCR, making a bunch of compressed iron and whatnot. So this is gonna be fun. This is fine. No matter. Check this out. We got the advanced smelting factory. Now this thing is actually a huge upgrade. This can smelt 5 different slots at the same time. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be massive. This is gonna come in handy quite a bit. Meaning that these two things are already obsolete. So that's cool. Alright, moving right along the mechanism chain. We're gonna need a crusher. And I don't have any more glass. That's gonna become an issue real quick. Sand, sand, sand. Well, now's a good time to show the advanced smelting factory in action. If you click this auto sort on, whenever an item comes in here, it will, you guessed it, auto sort into the other slots. Which is pretty nice. And we'll work on automating that at a later date. Alright, there we go. 1 crusher. Sweet. We'll just put that right in line because why not continue the chain? Okay, so now what this is going to do for us, let me grab some diamonds. What this is going to do for us is give us dust of certain items that we put in here. So, for example, actually it does a little bit more than that. Soul soil can become soul sand, stairs, cobble stairs, stuff like that. This is actually going to help us or multiply later on as well. However, with the diamond dust, we can now make these reinforced alloys. And these are made by putting diamond dust or enriched diamond into the metallurgic infuser and then tossing in some infused alloy. Now, I don't know off the top of my head how much each gives you, but I know that these guys here, these enriched diamonds, are better overall. So like 1 diamond might give you, or 1 diamond dust rather, might give you, let's just say 10, and these will give 20. I think. We're going to confirm that right now. So starting off, we need the enrichment chamber. Let's just plop that guy right there. And if we take a diamond and throw it in, let the power do its thing. Actually, would it be better if I threw these onto the wire? I want to say yes. That way they power everything. Okay, so we have an enriched diamond. What can we dump? Probably the carbon. Yeah, let's dump the carbon. Okay, so an enriched diamond gives us 80 millibuckets of diamond goop? What is it called? Of diamond? I don't know. Versus an actual diamond gives us... I can't put that in there. I need to crush it. versus a diamond dust that gives us 10 millibuckets. Okay, so yeah. The enrichment chamber is 8 times better. Oh boy, okay. Now what we could do with these, with having diamond in here, is we could throw in the infused alloy. And you'll see right here, let me find it. It takes 20 millibuckets and an infused alloy to give you a reinforced alloy. So we still have 50 left, meaning that we could do another 2. I just realized I'm not sure if I have a fortune book, so I might have to try and go grab one of those. Because I want to be able to... Yeah, I don't think I do. I want to be able to fortune a bunch of ores that I have, but I don't want to use magic either. Well, I'm really silly. I was about to go set up an enchanting table, but the Hephaestus Forge can actually create a fortune book. So that's cool. I think I need a soul. I don't know why I collected so many, but I'm glad I did. I need the mystical dagger. Test tube. I don't have one, I guess. Okay, now I do. Now I just need things to give me their blood. Things that are within my range. Wait a second. I wonder if this could be like a little life hack. Oh my gosh. It totally is. That was easy. Oh my gosh, that's really nice to know that you could just... Listen, it was the best way because nothing actually had to die. Those are magical creatures that... You know what? I'm not going to justify myself. Let's go ahead and start up the... Start up. Start. Hello? Oh, it requires experience as well. How do I put experience into here? I don't actually know. And start. Start. Alright, let's try it this way. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so hold on. There's a way to put my levels into a bottle. Do I have to use it? I think I have to use a bottle on an enchanting table. Does that sound right to everybody? Sounds right to me. Yep, that looks right. Sweet. Okay, in you go. Now, start. Start. Why no start? I know what's wrong now, but I don't know how. For some reason, it didn't take my soul. I know that's a weird way of phrasing that. There we go. That was super weird. But it started now, so we should be good. So now I could swap out the Silk Touch book for the Fortune book. I could switch to Vein Miner, and boom, Vein Mine all of the diamonds. 5 blocks gave me 6. That is super depressing. Let's try it again with 15 blocks. And Vein Miner. There we go. That's a little better. 29. Okay. We're making diamonds now. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to AFK some more of these reinforced alloys. And then after that, I'll come back and show you the atomic alloy. I'll briefly touch on that. But this should give us the base components for the digital miner, which is the ultimate goal by the end of this episode. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot how ugly I look. Oh gosh. Yep, we'll be right back. Alrighty, I got 44 infused alloy and 44 reinforced alloy. This is now empty. We're gonna have to fill it up here shortly, and this is about as full as it could go. So, the last alloy that we need is this atomic alloy. And I think if I counted correctly, we need 7, but we'll see. So we need some enriched obsidian, which requires refined obsidian dust, which requires obsidian dust, which requires obsidian. Basically, we need obsidian, if you couldn't tell. So I'll throw some of that in there and let it cook up. That gives us plenty of obsidian dust. This is going to have to go in here, and we need some more diamonds. Now we could throw the enriched diamond into here, and this should give us reinforced obsidian dust. There it is. Then we take this dust and put it back into the enrichment chamber, and we get enriched obsidian. Once we have the refined obsidian in here, it'll take 40 and the reinforced alloy to create 1 atomic alloy. There we go. Look at that. Top tier alloy. Create one of the strongest alloys in all existence. We are so good at this game. Alright, that's 8. That should be more than enough. Let's see. The digital miner requires 2. Each of these teleportation core require 2. Boop. I need a steel casing and a robot, which requires 1. Aha, I lied. There's one more thing that we need. This guy right here. The osmium compressor. Now what this does is basically allows us to craft ingots out of different dusts that we wouldn't normally be able to craft. Let's go ahead and we'll throw 2 ingots in there. 1 ingot. Is that going to be enough? I think so. No, it is not. There we go. 2 ingots of refined obsidian. Now this should be the very last thing that we need. Nope, we need another steel casing. However, this is the robot. I thought that gave us an achievement. I guess not. Okay. And finally, the digital miner. Trapped inside. Oh, poor fella. Turn your best friend into a digital miner. It's been a long time coming. It took quite a while for me to build this guy up. But there it is. This thing is beyond cool. For now, just to show you guys this thing, I hope this works. I think it will. Stupid snowball. By the way, did you know you could shift right click snow and get the snowball? That's got to be a mod thing, right? Like, that's not vanilla Minecraft, is it? I don't think so. This is indeed storing power, I think. Oh, I guess it is. Okay. So, we're going to want a few upgrades for this thing. I'm not sure it'll matter since we're not going to do too much, but one main thing is going to be the stone generator upgrade. Oh yeah, that's not even hard to make. We can make that right now. I don't actually have lava, so we should probably build a nether portal to get some. It's not important right now, though. What we really want is to configure this and check this out. So there's a lot of unexplained information in here, but basically we're going to do a new filter, an item stack, and we're going to click an iron ore into there. Require replace no. That's where you would replace it with something. Click save, and boom, there it is. We'll do that one more time with the deep slate iron. And there's a better way to do this, I know. We'll get more in depth with it when it's not coming up on the end of an episode. So, the radius, I want to say the highest is 32, but I'm just going to type in like an arbitrary number. Yeah, okay. The highest is 32. The minimum is going to be negative... What's the bottom of the world? Like 64? We'll do like negative 99. See what it sets it to. Negative 64. And the maximum is world height. I see a lot of people in the Valhelsia Discord kind of confused about this. They don't change the maximum. But like 60. Why 60? Look at my Y right now. I'm at Y21. 121 rather. This is at Y122. So all of the ore between 60 and 122, this digital miner isn't going to grab. So make sure you change that too. I think max is like 240 something or other. I'm just going to... Oh, 319? Okay. I'm just going to throw in 999. Now, you could click visual mode on or off. And this shows you the bounding box everywhere that the digital miner will reach. Let me find a spot that's outside. Yeah, here we go. So anything past this border, the digital miner is not going to grab. See that? Trying to get it half and half. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that's good enough, I'd say. Now, you could customize this to be whatever you want. I like doing the max, and for Corner of the World, I probably will keep it max because I could set that thing in the 4 corners out here, the 4 corners of my chunk, and let it go. Hopefully, it'll grab everything. But if you want to use less power, you could tone that down a bit or do whatever you want. So here we have an internal inventory for the actual digital miner. There's a slot on the back right here. You could attach a chest. I think if you just place a chest there, let's actually find out. That should pump the items into there if you... Let's turn that off. Yeah, no, I think that's it, actually. And we should be good. Let me sleep since it's getting dark and this is going to be working off of solar power for now. A nice friendly reminder that this thing is incredibly broken. And start. So, now you can see, in here, it says that it is running, it is ready, and it has to mine 1,497 more iron ore. I forgot to put Silk Touch on it. Either way, it's telling me that there's basically 1,500 iron ore inside of this bounding box. Here it is, I forgot about these buttons here. The auto eject on is what pushes the ore out of the back of the, or well, wherever you have your chest set. And the Silk Touch on is how you get the ore rather than the raw iron. Yeah, words. Whew. Now, this thing is going to use a lot of energy. I'm probably just going to let it sit here. I think... I don't know. I really can't tell if these are charging it. Yeah, they must be. It must be. Well, it's definitely for sure 100% using power. And it's not from that. And it's also not finding any, or rather mining any. So this is going to be a long process. We definitely need to upgrade our power generation. To be honest, I'm not even sure this is working. I think it is, though. But who actually knows? I went ahead and installed some energy upgrades. I think that's definitely going to help. They increase energy efficiency and capacity of machinery. I installed 8. I don't know why. I just made 8. That's it. There it is! Oh, did you see that? It went from 497 to 496. And there it is! We have iron ore in there now. Woo! Okay. So I'm not crazy. It is indeed working. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next episode.
Okay.